What if I told you there is one easy strategy to grow your startup faster than funding? It worked for the fastest growing companies I have coached, and it worked for mine too. And here is the crazy part, most founders don't even know about it. I have coached over 50 startups and this strategy still blows their minds every time. So in this video I will show you what this strategy is, why it works, and how you can copy it for your startup step by step. But before I show you what it is, let me show you why most founders miss it and how it can quietly kill your growth. Okay, here is the first thing you need to understand, because you might be making this mistake right now. Most founders build a great product, find a few customers, make the sale, and then just move on to get more customers. But that's a big mistake. And if that sounds like you, it's time to change that. Because here is what most founders miss. They focus so much on selling, they completely ignore building a customer relationship. And that's a big problem. People might try your product, but then a week later, they completely forget about it. They won't stick around, they won't tell their friends. The issue is, if people don't stay with you, your startup cannot grow. But why do founders keep making this mistake? Honestly, it makes sense. Many founders feel like growth means pushing harder, getting more customers, selling more. But here is the catch. Real growth isn't about just getting new customers. It's about keeping the ones you already have. And that's an important mindset shift. I will show you the one strategy that can blow up your startup in a second. But first, think about your own startup and ask yourself, do you focus on making the sale and then just forget about the customer? Are you creating fans who love your product? Or are you just selling stuff and then move on? If so, let me show you how to fix it. So here is the solution I have personally used for years, and it's crazy powerful for turning customers into loyal fans. The solution is over-delivering to customers. You are probably wondering, over-delivering, isn't that just about giving freebies or discounts? Actually, it's a lot smarter than that. Over-delivering means giving people more than they expect. Something small, something extra, something they remember. Let me tell you a quick story. When I was working with a mentor in one of my startups, every time I asked him a question via email, he didn't just send a quick email reply. He would record a detailed video explaining everything I needed. That extra effort, that personal touch, that's something I will never forget. That's over-delivering. And these little things build trust. And that helps you grow. But here is something even better. Over-delivering saves you money and time in the long run. Because when customers feel valued, they stick around for longer. That means less churn, more referrals, and you don't have to spend money on expensive ads. And here is the best part. These small elements of over-delivering, they don't have to be expensive or time-consuming. You can simply build it yourself, and I will show you how. Wait, before we dive back in, I have got something for you that can literally save your startup. It's my Startup Survival Guide, and it's completely for free. You will learn the top mistakes that kill most startups and how you can avoid them. Plus, you will get actionable resources, powerful frameworks, and pro tips you can use right now in your startup. 90% of startups fail. Don't be one of them. Check out the first link in the description below and get your Startup Survival Guide right now. Let's get back to the video. So where and when should you over-deliver? Now, there are a ton of ways to over-deliver, but I've boiled it down to the top 4 to get you started. And you don't need to do all of them right away. Just pick 1 or 2 that feels natural to your startup and start testing them. First, when someone asks for help, don't just answer their question. Go the extra mile. If a user asks about a feature in your app, instead of just replying with a yes or a no, you could jump on a quick call and show how it works. Or you could send a helpful article and ask if they would like to have a call to go deeper. Trust me, people will remember that. And here is a quick pro tip. Create an internal helpful resources folder so you can easily grab the links, the guides and the videos you share regularly. Saves a lot of time. Second, let's say a potential customer has opened several of your emails or visited your pricing page multiple times. Instead of following up with a generic message, try sending a short, personalized video or voice note. And you can simply mention that you noticed that they visited your pricing page and offer a small incentive to make them buy. For example, you could say, "Hey John, I saw you checked our pricing page again. I just wanted to check in and see if you have any questions I could help you with. Let me know what would be most helpful to you." Such a simple, personalized message can already build enough trust to make people buy. Now, this one is important, and I recommend you use it for your startup as well. It's when someone makes their first purchase. The reason why this is so important is because in the beginning, you haven't built that trust yet. So you always need to go the extra mile. Otherwise, many people will just drop off a week later. So when someone first buys your product, don't just send a receipt and move on. You could send a short thank you video, a note, or a small gift they didn't expect. Or you can even offer a strategy call to help people with implementation. Whatever makes sense here. The important thing is to understand that it's not so much about what you give. It's more about the mindset of over-delivering. When your customers think, "Wow, that's nice, thank you so much," you have already won. Now, this is one of the most overlooked moments. Most startups just offer a free demo and wait. And okay, offering a free demo is always great. I would always recommend that. But again, go the extra mile. When someone registers for your free demo, send some valuable stuff immediately. And you can completely automate this. For example, send them 5 emails with additional value, like checklists, a personalized video, or a free call to show them how they can get results faster. What worked especially well for some startups I have coached was this message. If you notice they haven't logged in, let's say for 2 days, for example, send them a message that says, "Hey, I noticed you haven't had a chance to explore the trial yet. Want me to show you around? Best regards." That's the kind of over-delivering that can make people trust you. So think about your own startup for a second. Where could you add like these little moments of delight to make people trust you? And then just pick one small win and do a little more than people expect. Okay, now you know how powerful over-delivering is and how it helps you to keep your customers and grow your startup. But none of that matters if you're not getting customers in the first place. So let me show you the one marketing channel I would bet my startup on. It's a proven system that has consistently brought in customers for my startup. But before you go, make sure you subscribe to the channel for more pro tips and powerful frameworks on how to build a successful startup. Talk soon, bye bye.